So like, you know what the sport needs? Because we were in love with it. We're like this, but we were martial artists. We were like, the sport needs some billionaires who just throw a ton of money at it and just get it huge. And then the Fertitta brothers come along, billionaires with a ton of money who are huge fans of the sport, just love the sport. You know, we're hiring people like Frank Shamrock to come in and train them and work out, and we're taking jiu-jitsu with John Lewis, and they were really getting into it. And so then they buy the UFC for like $2 million, which is probably the greatest purchase ever, except they were $40+ million in the hole when they financed the Ultimate Fighter. The sport's born. He was the perfect poster guy for the UFC because he was just smashing people and then throwing his arms back like rah, in a cage. It was nuts. I'm sure you've seen a lot of Chuck Liddell fights, right?
Yeah.
It was just the whole thing took off, but without Dana, it would have never taken place. The guy's tireless. That man, I could call him up. I'll call him up at like 2 o'clock in the morning sometime. Like there's some fight going on, and I'll say, hey, this is going on next weekend. I'm so fucking pumped, and we'll talk for hours. For hours. He just wants to talk about fights. He's like so locked in, like all the time, you know. And he's just like so driven. And now that he's healthy, like oh my God, he's got what Gary Brecka's done for him is incredible. He lost all this weight, got super thin, real fit, super healthy. He doesn't fuck around with alcohol anymore.
Follow or subscribe for more.